I made it to Montenegro, and of course it is hot. No problems crossing the borders though. It was smooth, painless drive. I am walking to the old town of Old Sheen. It's a cute city so far. My hostel seems nice. They do a sunset boat tour, so hopefully I'm gonna do that tomorrow. And I just bought some rings. Found the perfect thumb ring, and I finally found one that fits my pinky. I'm not really wearing any rings right now just because it's hot, and I don't know why, but when it's hot, I feel like I can't wear rings. Did I mention I'm walking to the old town? I'm walking to the old town, and then I think I'm gonna go to the beach. It is so fucking hot. I wouldn't suggest coming this time of year, to be honest, but it's beautiful, but it's hot. So I'm hoping to get into some water, and I'm still not feeling the best. I think it's a mix of heat stroke, and I drink from the river, not the river, the stream, the mountain stream that looks clear as shit that the guide said that we could drink from, and then the tap water. And I don't know, I've always had a weak stomach, but I've also never had an issue with tap water anywhere that I've been. Obviously in some countries they say don't drink the tap water, and I don't drink it, but this they said I could, and I did, and I still got really sick. So I'm still kind of recovering from that. Trying to stay hydrated as much as I can. We'll see where the day takes me. They have like a dinner that you can pay for, but it's 15 euros, and I just have not had the biggest appetite, and 15 euros is like almost $20, and that's not a cheap meal. It is homemade, it is traditional, I'm sure it's worth it. I'm just not sure I want to pay it. I've already gone over my budget the past few days, so I'm kind of leaning towards no. So I am walking to a beach in Old Sheen, and I don't know if you can tell how fucking sweaty I am. This is more the vibes of in America when they tell you something is like you have to walk and then you're walking alongside a highway. That's more the vibes I get. Obviously it's not as shit. It was an hour walk, and it is so hot. It's like 90 something degrees, and you're like, Jordan, why do that? I thought it was gonna be like a nice hour walk, just because the guy was like, yeah, and then you can walk to the beach. And I'm trying to go to a different beach than the one I went to yesterday, because this one is like the long beach, and that other one was a small beach, and there's no room on that beach. So now I'm walking to this one. I did buy a fan yesterday. Doesn't really help that much, but a little bit. And so I'm just kind of anxious walking along this highway, but there's the sidewalk. I should probably put my camera away. I don't know. Yep. So I decided to rent a little. I'm so sweaty, it's so hot. I just didn't want to have to deal with laying in the sun. So this seemed like a good option. It was 15 euros for the whole day, which I thought was decent. I don't know. I'll probably try and just stay here the whole day, although I'm like way far back from the sea, so like I don't want to walk out and leave my stuff here. But I brought my iPad, so I'm just gonna read. We'll see where the day takes me. I'm gonna have to walk back, so I'm not sure I'm gonna have a boat tour energy in me, because that's another 15 euros, which would be worth it. But my phone also stopped working. Like I don't have service, so I might not be able to sign up for the boat tour regardless, which is a bummer. I just kind of want to talk on here for a second. I just journaled for like 4 pages. If you've been following my vlogs, I don't know, since the start of the year, since last year when I was on the ashram, I started reading The Artist's Way, and I was really into doing my morning pages, which is like just writing 3 pages every single morning, just getting everything out. And I just haven't been into that lately. I'm hoping that when I get to Bosnia, I'm gonna have no Wi-Fi, so I'm hoping to just get back into that, because lately I've just been waking up and scrolling, doom scrolling. I deleted TikTok for like 6 months. It started last year, and it was like the best thing I'd ever done, but now I'm back on it. I'm doom scrolling a ton. I think there's good and bad things to that app, but for my brain, like when I scroll for hours a day, it's not good. Especially while I'm traveling, it's just pointless, and I feel like a failing piece of shit a lot of the times. I guess some thoughts that I'm having as I'm traveling, like right now, I'm gonna be in Montenegro for just 5 days. I'm really thankful and I love being here. I rented a beach chair, like I said, for 15 euros, which I feel like is cheap. So I'm just gonna stay here all day. I'm gonna take it as a sign that my phone is like not having service and not working. I'm gonna take it as a sign that I'm just not supposed to be going on this boat tour, because I thought I was gonna have service and I was gonna be able to like sign up for the boat tour, but I don't have it and I can't get on the Wi-Fi, and I'm just gonna take it as a day that I'm just gonna be here and just be present with what I have. I'm always the first one to be like, you know, you should never get sad too quickly when you travel. No, that's not what I say, but like things can change so quickly when you travel. Like some days, like you wake up alone and you're exploring the city alone, and the next day you like meet your best friend and you're traveling for a week together. Like you can just have these experiences that you wouldn't expect to have, and you can't plan for everything. Like life is so out of control, especially while you're traveling, whether it be the circumstances, the activities you're doing, or the people you meet. It's so out of control, and I am someone that is so wants to be in control. I have a Virgo Mars. I also am autistic. I struggle with things being out of my control. I'm like really working on it. And the astrology right now is like kind of crazy. Everything that I've read is just like this week, just like go with the flow, go with the punches, and just like let chaos come and try and breathe through it. And so I'm trying my best. I am heading to Bosnia next week, where I'm gonna do a World Packers for a month, and I think that'll be really good for me. But I'm like reading back my journal, and it's crazy how my emotions sometimes just change quickly. Like I'm sad, and then I'm like, oh my god, I love it here, and then I'm like, oh my god, what am I doing with my life? And I think that's just what I'm struggling with, like with this long-term travel. Is like it's amazing, and for the present moment it's so good, and I'm so thankful, and like I get to live a life that so many people would dream of, and like go to places that are in people's dreams. And I've talked about before, I think I do it because I fear it's the only way that I'll be able to afford to just like exist as a person, because it is a lot cheaper for me. I can maybe do a whole video talking about that, because I feel like there's so much nuance to that, and my experience and is different than a lot of other people's. But like, I don't know, I just fear that I'm getting burnt out from the travel lifestyle. I like when I'm in one place for a longer period of time and just get to be present and then stuff like that, but then I'm reminded that it's like not a permanent situation, and I'm like, okay, well, where do I go next? You know what I mean? So kind of my plan until I leave here is I'm going to Bosnia for a month, and then I have some friends that are supposed to be in the non-Schengen area, kind of in the Balkans. So the second half of September, I think I'm gonna go meet up with them. I don't know where they are, so I don't know how that situation is gonna go, but then I have to be in Poland by my birthday, which is exciting because I love Poland. So I'm excited to be in Poland for my birthday, and then I fly to Iceland, and then I fly home. Which again is like so insane, so crazy. I think right now I'm just going through a period of homesickness. I miss my cat. I feel like an awful cat mother, because I am an awful cat mother, just because I've left my cat. I mean, she is totally fine. I know people on the internet are so mad about that kind of stuff. Like if someone else's cat is being taken care of by a pet sitter, it's literally my parents, and like my cat is so independent as it is, and I live with my parents as it is anyways, so like it's not like she's in a different place. She's literally in my home in the same exact place. She's just with my parents. I know she's well taken care of and she's okay, but I miss her dearly. I miss my family, I miss my home, but I also think that a huge part of why I was so sad when I was living at home is because I was living at home and I was home and I was in my childhood bedroom and in my hometown, and I think one of the most valuable things about home is like the leaving of home, so you can come back home and return home. Like that's what makes home so sweet, is like when you can come back to it. But if you stay for a long period of time and you're just home, then you never get the feeling of returning home. And to me, that's the best part about home, is like coming back to it. But if you stay forever, it's just not the same, you know what I mean? So I'm just like kind of having those realizations, and I just wanted to share. I also was supposed to be spending these days with an Australian. I think he's gonna come and meet me in bar tomorrow, which should be fun, but I'm also kind of enjoying being alone. But I also feel like when I'm alone, I get sad. It's so new experience, new emotions for me, because like until like last year, mainly this year, I never got lonely. Like I think that was also kind of a byproduct of COVID, like when 2020 hit and I went through a breakup and I like lost some friends just because of COVID and politics, and it was just a weird year as a whole. I just feel like I became super hyper independent, and now I'm like still riding that hyper independence, and I'm like, I just wish I could be around people a little bit more, but like my social battery dies really quickly, and I'm also on the spectrum, and I don't know, life's weird. Life's really weird, and I'm just doing good but doing bad, you know. I'm gonna read my book though and stop complaining, because like it's really nice out and I only paid 15 euros for this chair for the whole day, so like what's to fucking complain about? Stop being a little bitch, Jordan. Thank you. I made it to Bar Montenegro. It was just a 35-minute bus. Now I'm walking to my hostel. It's like the only hostel really in town. It's hot. I feel like since the heat and my sickness, I just have like not had the energy to eat, to do things. I'm here for 4 days, which I think is plenty of time to rest and also to go explore and see everything that Bar has to offer. But yeah, my appetite has just been so fucked ever since I got sick. And the heat, like when I'm outside in the heat, I'm just like literally not hungry. I'm like concerned for my health just because I'm not eating as much as I should be, obviously. It just really sucks, like, because I feel like it's affecting my mood and it's affecting my energy, obviously, when you're not nourishing yourself. But I can't eat. We're going through it. We're going through it. Walking up to the old town in Bar, and it is fucking hot like normal. There's a bus, but as typical, I like to do things the hard way. I also figured it'd be a good time for me to just think. My Australian friend is coming today, and yeah, this weekend is just chaos. I feel like he's coming, which I think will be good for me, just because I've been wanting to just like lay in bed and sulk and be alone and isolate, and that hasn't been fun. I also have some friends that are like 40 miles away, and they're like, oh my god, let's do something. And I'm like, I already have plans. I'm so sorry. And then they're like, well, you should change your bus because I'm going to a World Pack Cruise. And I was like, guys, I don't have a job. I need to go to this World Pack Cruise. And I don't have the money to just change my bus tickets, you know, and just completely not use a $30 bus, you know. So hopefully I'll see them mid-September because I have no plans then. I'm like, just let me know where you are then and then I'll figure it out. But yeah, that's my plan today, is just go to Old Town. Tomorrow I think we're gonna do a boat tour, at least that's what I hope. Because I found one for like 20 euros and it takes you like all over all day, so that looks really fun. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's hot, but it's beautiful. So I just went exploring by myself because my friend is here but did not want to meet me up at Old Town. Oh my god, I drank a pomegranate beer and now I've got the hiccups and I'm walking back even though I know it's gonna be really sweaty, but I have some alcohol in me and music. I just want to listen to music. Let me live. And you're probably thinking, Jordan, this is why you were throwing up from heat stroke. Or maybe it was water. Who knows? But now I only drink bottled water. But I think we're doing a boat tour tomorrow. I think I've already said that. But we have to go buy the tickets in person. So I think we're going to meet up in the new town, watch the sunset, do the boat tour tomorrow. Then I think on Monday it's supposed to rain, which is going to be so nice. It's supposed to be like 84. It's so funny because I've been like really nervous to travel with this Australian guy just because he's so like outgoing and it seems like his social battery is like just on a trillion. And like this entire day, honestly, just the past few days, I've just been like, I've been going through it, you know, like this entire trip I feel like I've been going through it, but I've been getting better, but also still going through it. And I just like have not wanted to hang out with anyone, and I kind of wanted to like cancel on him today, but he literally came to this city in Montenegro for me. He had no other plans and was just like, hey, I know you, let's just travel together for a bit. And he just texted me, he's like, would you kill me if I didn't come to the boat place tonight? Like, I just want to lay in bed. And I was like, that's totally fine with me. I'll just walk and go get the tickets for the boat tour by myself, grab something to eat, go back to the hostel. I have no problem. I'm just gonna listen to some music and go on a walk like I do. That's what I like to do. That's my favorite part about exploring a city, is just listening to music and going for a walk. So yeah, I don't know, just wanted to share that. Hey lovely friends, let's chat. I am on the way to find a burger because you can take the girl out of America, but you can't take the American out of the girl. I also just feel like it's good protein. I don't really know, but like sometimes when I haven't been eating as much as I should, I'm just like, get me a fucking burger. Because yeah, ever since I've been sick, I've just been struggling with food, and I've talked about my struggles with food before. In general, I just kind of struggle. I mean, I struggle with avoidant food stuff, textures, not knowing what to eat. I'm autistic, so like, I just struggle with it. And it is raining, and it is my last day in Montenegro. Tomorrow, I'm taking a bus 7 hours to Konjak. I think that's how you pronounce it. It is in Bosnia. I'm really excited. Bosnia will be my 25th country, which is insane because last year, at the start of last year, I had 5 countries. So that means I've done 20 countries in like a year and a half, and 18 of them have been by myself. So crazy, so crazy. There's a point where I hadn't even gone to one single country by myself, and now I'm almost to 20. I am definitely feeling this Mercury retrograde. I'm feeling the astrology. Astrology's being crazy right now. I can just feel it. There's been multiple times in the past week where just my plans and the technology and communication has been fucking whack. And actually the guy that I'm volunteering for, he texted me like yesterday and was like, can you come a different day? And I was like, I already bought a $30 bus ticket. So like, I would prefer not to come a different day, because now I have to spend money and I don't know where I'm going, you know? And so he was like, okay, just come. I'll put you up in a hotel for a few days because something's wrong with his house. So he's gonna put me up in a hostel for a few days and pay for it, which is really nice. And then I guess then I'll start my hostel, or not my hostel, but my volunteering experience with this guy. He seems really nice. I'm actually really excited for just having time. I don't know. I feel like what I need is space and time. The guy just asked me for the train station, and I have honestly no clue where the train station is. So yeah, I'm excited to have just time and a place again the whole month. And the slow living, man, I'm really excited for it. Like, every volunteer experience that I've had, the pace of life is just slower. Just of the town, it's just like a smaller vibe. I mean, Bled was super touristy, but the vibe was still really chill. So I'm really excited for this, just because I'd honestly never heard of this place. I'm not sure how touristy it will be. I don't know what that vibe will be like, but I'm hoping it's like, I heard it's chill, but also like adventurous. Like, there's lots of things to do outside. Sorry, the highway is actually really loud, so I'm gonna go. But, oh, I just realized this will be the last of my Montenegro vlog. I mentioned the boat tour yesterday was fine. It was fun. It did start pouring rain while we were at one of the stops, so that kind of sucked. My Australian friend is good. I've not seen him today. I don't know if I'll see him today. It's just rainy and he's staying at a different hotel. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this Montenegro vlog. I will see y'all in Bosnia. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you, friends.